I love this question. When n is divided by 14, the remainder is 10. What is the remainder when n is divided by 7? Now, there's a couple of ways that you can think through this. I struggle sometimes thinking abstractly, okay? But the question itself says, when n is divided by 14, the remainder is 10. And then, what happens when n is divided by 7? What is the remainder, right? This is what we're asking. Now, I, again, struggle in the abstract. So in my head, I think, okay, what number, if I divide by 14, will I get a remainder of 10? Well, 14 plus 10 is 24. So if I take 24 and divide it by 14, right? Think about the long division of this. 14 goes into 24 one time, and I have a remainder of 10, right? We don't care how many times it goes in, but I have a remainder of 10. Well, let's keep that idea. Let's say that n is 24, because it's true that when 24 is divided by 14, we have a remainder of 10. So then we can take that over to our second piece and say, well, if 24 is divided by 7, okay, well, again, let's think long division. 7 goes into 24 3 times. That's 21, and I have a remainder of 3. So in this case, and this will work no matter what value we pick, if a number is divisible by 14 and has a remainder of 10, if you take that same number and divide it by 7, you will have a remainder of 3. So when you are given questions like this where they're a little bit abstract, assign a number. And you might have to think a little bit to figure out, okay, what number is going to have a remainder of 10? And if it doesn't come to you right away, that's fine. Try some, right? Pick some numbers. What if you picked 20? Well, 20 divided by 14, it goes in one time. I have a remainder of 6. Okay, that doesn't work. You can try things until you figure out what works. Now you have a numerical example, and you don't have to just deal in the abstract. So think through some different ways to attack the problems that maybe don't jump out at you right away.